So first off, it's going to be the SD70 Mac. This is actually one of the first successful AC traction motor locomotives. So production of these guys started in '92 for the SD70s. For the SD70 Mac, they were in production from '93 to 2004. Overall, for the SD70s, over 5,700 were made. So we're going to go ahead and unbox these. This one, like I said, it's the SD70 Mac. This is the powered unit with the on the water date a year ago, actually. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually off camera. 1/20/22, and I picked this up on January 2nd of 2024. So actually 2 years ago. I don't know why I said 1 year. So it's been out for a while. It was in the 2022 catalog. Kind of doesn't really bother me that it's been sitting there. Again, it's another one with quite a bit of tape. A lot more tape than what you would expect. I don't know why that is, unless somebody opened these to inspect it or whatever. This is part of the package that I picked up from Mr. Muffin's Trains for my birthday. And this is actually unboxing video number 2 in a series of what's going to be 4 videos. So, all right, try to do better than my last one here. Hopefully we can read that. So BNSF Legacy SD70 Mac number 9789. Legacy control, Bluetooth control, legacy rail sounds, fan-driven smoke unit, electrocouplers, 036 minimum curve, which is wonderful. This one's going to be on 054. Other than a few switch sections, 054 is the smallest I have, and then 072 is what I'm going to be using for things like my big boy, stuff like that. So this is quite exciting. The reason I'm going with a BNSF theme is I'm from Chicago, and a lot of their coal trains come through the Chicagoland area. So I used to sit many times at a friend's condo that faced the tracks, and we would just watch the trains. So it worked out quite nice. So another manual. This one covers the powered units and the Superbass units. As always, I'm going to hold on to those, especially for the Superbass. I'm going to have some questions when I get to that one, or some suggestions. So packaged very nicely with the wonderful Lionel blue ribbon. Alright, try to be as gentle as possible with these. You really don't want to contribute to anything being broken. Get the foam out. Do this as fast as possible. I'm doing these on my phone for now. I do have nicer cameras, but I want to kind of work through these and figure out my mistakes using the cell phone before I switch up to heavier production quality. And I just want to undercomplicate things for now. All right, let's take a look at this here. So I'll get all the packaging out. Looks like one's not on the back there. Don't know why. All right, another wonderful looking unit. BNSF 9789. The window units looks like they don't move actually. So awesome detail. It's got some good weight to it. So for this one, the switches are back here. This panel's held on by magnets. Held on pretty secure. Just double check that. Yeah, it's held on relatively secure. So in here you have your switch, your run program switch. Let's see if I can get the lighting in there. Run program switch, your smoke unit at the bottom, and then Bluetooth in the middle. So, and this is your flywheel motor. So the insides of this one, as I understand it, are different than the Superbass. Well, it's got to be because the Superbass doesn't have a motor. So, but the detail is exactly what I was looking for. So everything looks to be attached, which this might be, yeah, this is my first locomotive to where it appears everything is attached. We got some hand-painted crew figures in there. Yeah, everything looks really good. So we'll jump over to the Superbass unit, which is right here. So this one, Did not come in a shipping box, so I'm hoping everything's just fine. So this one is BNSF Superbass SD70 Mac, 9819. So Superbass, rail sounds, legacy control, fan-driven smoke unit, LED lighting, electric couplers, and minimum of 36 curve. So I'm really hoping this works out well. I've always been curious about the Superbass units. I know you're losing power, attractive effort, but you know, if it sounds better and you get a nice full sound, why the heck not, right? This one came out upside down. Another identical manual, which is fantastic. We'll keep those all together with the boxes. Where's the plastic? Okay. Interesting. So that's probably why this one doesn't have a box. I'm hoping everything is intact. Yeah, it's quite interesting. I did not get a chance to open these boxes at Mr. Muffin's because that place is packed. It's really packed. There's so much stuff in there. I believe they're upgrading to a newer house, but there was just absolutely no way for me to unbox all of these, take a look at them, and there's just no way. There was no space. I probably could have unboxed one of them, but I don't even think that would have been a good idea. So I'm doing it now, and I'm sure if I have any issues, I could reach out to Steve there, and they'll take care of me. But right now, it looks like we're looking good. Looks like we have 2 quality units that don't have any problems. Just get rid of that. So yeah, this one's also looking good. Nothing bent, nothing scratched, nothing broken off. This is fantastic. So for this one, the compartment opens up the same way. Get the magnets on there. You'll notice, actually I'll put these together so we can see the difference. Oh, that was a little hard. Get rid of some of the styrofoam. All right, so if we just look from here, carefully without bouncing these off of each other. Got a lot of wiring inside the Superbass unit, and then there's no motor. So this one has run program switch. Looks like that says, yeah, Bluetooth on and off, and then smoke on and off, just like the other one. So this has lighting, has obviously sounds, very large speaker unit inside there, and smoke, which is fantastic, but no motor. So what my question is, and I have to read through the manual, but if you can leave a comment below, if you have a Superbass unit and you're familiar with this, how do you program yours? Do you use the same road number, or same, like in your remote, in your cab 1 L or cab 2? Do you program them both as, you know, engine 1, or do you do engine 1 and 2, regardless of whatever number you're picking? But do you make them the same, or do you make them separate? I've read, and I haven't experienced it since this is my first set, that if you make them the same, then the bell can be off and then the dialogue can be off. But things like the engine sounds ramp nicely, and then the horn, you get the horn out of both of them. If you do them separately, then only the lead produces the dialogue, the bell, and the horn, and then the second unit is just the engine sounds. Now, again, that's what I've read. I don't have experience, so if you do have experience with that and the best way to configure these, if there's a way to configure them that I haven't mentioned, by all means, please leave a comment if you don't mind. I'm here to learn from you guys just as much as you may eventually learn something from me. I don't see that happening anytime soon, but maybe. So again, the detail on these is excellent. You got, let's see, I don't know if I could zoom in, but you have all the writing everywhere. SD70 Mac here, all the little placards. The painting is great. These look fantastic. I'm actually really happy with them. Again, same thing here. Just all these little details just add so much versus just a painted unit. All the little warnings in the back as well. So, excellent. This is good. This is good. My first undamaged locomotives, which again is the whole reason I went to Indiana to pick these things up. So we'll leave those there, and now we're going to step over to the next box, which is the BNSF coal cars. So, like everything else, this is quite a pricey set for just coal cars, but that's the way it goes, right? So BNSF Rotary gondolas, die-cast trucks, one fixed and one rotating, I can't see it, knuckle coupler. I need my glasses to see these. Get it close to the camera so I can read it myself there. Yeah, this is just going to be for the same unit. I'll probably pick up some more because I'd really like to kind of make a nice long coal train. In this room alone, this is the front living room of the house for now. I have about 310 feet of track running in here on 3 separate tracks. It's quite a lot for such a small room. The room is, if I remember correctly, 12 by 15. So it's not a terribly large or small room. But downstairs in the basement, that room I believe is 11 by 29. So it's almost 30 feet. So that'd be nice for a longer run. We'll see whenever I get to moving this down there. So, all right, I'm just gonna try to quickly get these all unwrapped. So, slowly getting there. Even just looking at these brings back the memories of just watching the coal trains go over and over and over for so long. I never actually counted how many cars there were on any of them. I'd actually be interested to know. There's 2 things I'd like to know: the pre-COVID and post-COVID, if that affected any of the numbers. All right, so here we go. All of them are pretty much the same, just different road numbers. So the coal pops out, just pushing. So if you want an empty one or one a pure full, they look great. Not terribly heavy, actually. They're pretty light. So 670-815. Let's make sure they're all different. 670-789. 670-619. And then 670-721. How do you guys feel about running different cars like BNSF along with Union Pacific and things like that? Because there's only so many of these cars you can get with different road numbers. What are your thoughts on that? What do you run? What do you prefer? Do you prefer to keep them all, one with all with BNSF or all Union Pacific? Or do you mix them up a little bit? How do you prefer to run your home layout? So I'd be interested to see that. I know you can. I know that in real life they do, because we have foreign power on different rails all over the place too. But just curious what your preferences are. So we'll get these on the layout, and then I'll see you in a sec. All right, for this particular setup, I did something what I think is a little bit different. I haven't come across it yet. It may be out there, but I put the Superbass unit in the front, and I put the powered unit as the second unit. So then all of the sound, the horn, everything, on either unit it sounds a little bit scratchy, which is kind of disappointing versus my ES44s. But with the Superbass unit sounding better. I looked at the inside actually a little bit. The enclosure is a lot better for the speaker. It's a lot larger. So that's how I'm probably going to run it. Like I said, leave a comment below if you have any suggestions on a better way to run this. But since all the sounds come off the lead unit, I think for now that's how I'm going to run it. Since that's got the best abilities as far as audio. But again, thank you for watching my video. This is Steve from Big Boy Trains, and I'll see you next time.